Hey guys, how's it going? It's that nerd Ryan here, just saying Happy New Year. Um, so, kind of had an odd thing happen this week, where this transition kind of puts me at a 5 week slash 5 week month for January and December, where I kind of had a free weekend. So I kind of wanted to update myself on last year's first video that I created with the goals and with everything like that. And also just kind of do all the positives and personal stuff of 2020 and what I hope for 2021 before we even get into my hot take rant review of the year 2020, which is more on a worldwide basis. Um, so I wrote kind of a list of stuff and everything, but I did want to kind of add on to here really quickly some of my favorite things that came out this year, which is very limited. Next year, hopefully, we'll get a longer list. But the first um, of my favorite things, so my favorite CD that came out this year, or favorite album, I'm sorry, I have to correct myself, is Posthuman for Bring Me the Horizon. If you haven't listened to it yet, go and listen to it. Uh, Favorite movie that I saw in theaters was not a movie that came out this this year, but me and Angie got to see Empire Strikes Back, which was really cool. Um, and something I'm gonna actually start taking more serious next year. But I'll throw it out right now. My favorite figure of the year, I actually did not do a review of last month, but it was the Mandalorian armor figure that Angie gave me for Christmas. I just think it was amazing, so thank you for that, Angie. Um, and my favorite TV show that came out this year, or that I started watching this year, was The Mandalorian Season 2, which is an obvious consideration. So I will give you a heads up. I am shooting this on December 22nd with most of my January videos just because January is going to be a very busy week for me, or a very busy month for me. So I'm doing this a little bit ahead of time. So some of this might change with what I'm talking about. So I'll go over the goals that I set last year and if I achieved them, how I achieved them, when I achieved them, or if I did not, and I'll explain why. So, I wanted to complete all the DS/Switch Pokemon games. I was able to succeed in this. I actually was able to beat all the Virtual Council games. I finished, I think it was the day after Thanksgiving or the day before Thanksgiving, by beating Pokemon Soul Silver with a team that I raised from basically the second town on. And they're actually my favorite team that I've ever used besides my competitive team. I'm now working on beating all the Game Boy Advance games, um, which my goal is to beat that by the end of the year. Um, my next goal was to make a complete shiny competitive team. I was able to finish that about middle of the year. My team officially is my Inteleon Bond, my Halucha named Nacho Libre, my Roserade named Dahlia, my Mimikyu that I named Raggedy, my Flygon that I named Belmont, and my Shuckle that I named Crinkles. The next goal was to gain 800 subscribers. We unfortunately did not reach that. We only reached, as of this video, 40. So we'll talk about what I want to do with that later on in the video. But next would be that I wanted to lose weight. And as you guys know, 2020 happened, which isn't that good enough of an excuse, but it was very hard to kind of get out and exercise and everything like that with everything that was going on in the world. And lastly, I wanted to complete the Pokedex with all different forms, included as in like gender variation, different looks of Pokemon. Literally up until Frozen or Crown Tundra came out, I was able to do that. Um, I'm only missing 3 Pokemon. It's because I haven't bought the expansion for Shield yet, and I haven't gotten Zarude yet. And I keep saying Zarude. I'm sorry about that. It's Zarude. Um, So I'll only need him, and then I need Glacier and Regieleki, and then I'd have the complete decks. Um, so yeah, that's the goals from last year and everything. So next, let's talk about some pluses of last year. So I was able to get a new car. I kind of found a rhythm later in the year on how I'm making YouTube videos, and I have it planned out. I actually, over here, posted a calendar on what to post for videos and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, and Mandalorian coming out, and I joined a lot of online communities to kind of talk, mainly Facebook groups and stuff like that, about like nerd stuff and stuff. And then I made some good bonds with some new friends and stuff like that. And me and Angie have reached 2 years together, which I'm very proud of. Some minuses, obviously, were COVID and other things that 2020 brought to us collectively. And honestly, kind of around middle of the year, you might have noticed I was acting kind of sadder in my videos, or I wasn't posting as much. I had kind of a depressive low, just because of how the year was. So I don't want that to happen again. But my hopes for 2021 would be to work more on YouTube, and then get more subscribers, have a better outlook on life, and not hit those depressive modes, and just kind of have a positive thought every day. And I also want to be more outgoing and be more friendly with people. So here are my goals for 2021. So I want to actually lose weight this year. I'm hoping about 15 to 20 pounds. Next would be to get more shiny competitive Pokemon. Right now I'm working on Corviknight, which I'm at 2,000 eggs. And then after that I'm going to do Palossand, and I'll think about whatever afterwards. I want to fully complete the decks, which that's going to be easy. It's just the 3 missing Pokemon. But I also want to look back at anything that I have a shiny of in my living decks. I want to switch with a regular form. I want to try to go to a convention this year if we can, if things aren't canceled again. I've never gone to a convention before. But yeah, so I also want to meet more people either like me or that are fans of this channel. So Pokemon fans, Star Wars fans, or people there, it's that Nerd Ryan fans. And then I want, like I said earlier, I want to find more positives, or find at least one positive each day, just to be able to see the world how it is. So I've been mentioning how I want more subscribers this year. Everybody wants more subscribers this year. But here's the thing. So it takes 40,000 views and 1,000 subscribers to become monetized. It's either both of those or either or. I was looking into it. And I don't know how I'm going to help with the views besides getting more subscribers. So I set up kind of little milestones for us. So I want to try to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. So please, please, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, subscribe. And tell your friends to subscribe, share the video around, stuff like that. So I have, I think, like 4 or 5 little steps here on what we're going to do. I know last year I mentioned that quality is going to get better and everything, but that's more of a money issue than a subscriber issue. So I will try to work with that as I can. So we'll get into what I can work on with you guys if I get enough subscribers. So at 100 subscribers, I'm going to have a Instagram live party with people, and just do like a live Q&A, live party. We hang out, we just talk for an hour, hour and a half, stuff like that. At 250 subscribers, which will be our quarter milestone, I will start uploading gameplay videos instead of once a month, once a week on Tuesdays. And then that Thursday that was originally on, we'll move the podcast to. And the last week will be basically a best of compilation of that. Um, if I could get that to work, or it might just be an extra gameplay video for that month. We'll figure it out then. At 500 subscribers, I'm going to buy a capture card. This is the only thing that I promise that I can do is I will buy a capture card and we'll do Let's Play Pokemon on Sundays. At 750, I will open a Patreon. I already got some plans on how that Patreon's going to run. So I don't know how I'm going to make the tiers, but different tiers you'll get more review videos of different toys. You'll get day before releases, and then you can guest star on our podcast as well as join a Discord server, which I'll have somebody kind of help me on that. When we reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, all the Instagram live streams, well, not all of them, but starting then, the Instagram Lego build live streams will be moved to YouTube. That is because you need 1,000 subscribers to be able to do a live stream on YouTube. And I do not want to be building Legos on Twitch. I just feel that that's weird. I'd rather do it on YouTube, but I'm working with Instagram for right now. And if by some miracle we reach 500,000 subscribers, or not 500, 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, I will see if I can make merch. So please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, share, subscribe, so that way we can reach the goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Happy New Year. Stay safe this new year. And remember that we are all human beings on the inside.